Hey everybody, it's Party Elite, and today we're taking a look at the brand new trailer from the folks over at Creative Assembly. Total War Warhammer 2 is getting some much awaited and desired additions with the Warden and the Paunch, and it looks like the DLC will be chock full of pleasant surprises. Let's start by taking another look at the trailer in all its glory, and then we'll break down exactly what it is we're looking at.
It has been many years, but this city will never be safe. Not whilst he is still out there.
We'll show them pointy ears! We'll show them all! His immensity, his enormously, has returned!
We've just warm it up!
A storm comes to Ulthuan. It is my duty, our duty, to endure.
It's time we give the pointy heads a proper fight!
Stand with me! For as long as I still live. For Yvresse will never fall!
Alright, that trailer seriously packs a punch. Or, should I say, it packs a paunch. God, I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself for that one. Right off the bat, folks, we're seeing Eltharion the Grim, the Prince of Yvresse and Warden of Tor Yvresse, known for not just assaulting Naggarond, but more importantly to us in the context of this DLC, for defeating Grom the Paunch's Waaagh, the only previous Greenskin invasion on Ulthuan. Now, we're clearly seeing this DLC set after that initial invasion. Eltharion mentions how it's been many years, presumably since that last invasion.
It has been many years.
It also looks like we're in some shady underground lair hidden behind a waterfall, or perhaps this is Athel Tamara, that's Eltharion's ancestral home that was destroyed when Grom originally invaded, so there's a very intimate connection there. Or perhaps this is just a really beautiful dungeon where the man keeps his war trophies. We see him, or at least we hear him, interrogating our little green friend over here, yelling,
Where is he?
in a very Batman kind of sense. And we have the waterfall that this is hidden behind. This is very Batman. Anyway.
It has been many years, but this city will never be safe.
After that, we get our first glorious glimpse of Grom and a little goblin worshipping his greatness as well, but more on Grom later. We smash cut to the Badlands, where a great congregation of Greenskins is underway, and in this Mad Max-esque panning shot, we immediately see snotling pump wagons, and when we zoom in, we can see they've got massive spiky rollers with potentially exploding mushrooms, or at least the potential source of exploding spores, as well as flappas. We're looking at variants here, flappas to go faster and charge better, spiky rollers to maybe cause more damage, or maybe they're an armor-piercing variant, and then a weaker, cheaper, kind of vanilla variant that maybe is still anti-infantry. Again, I suspect these will all be anti-infantry chariots as far as their designation is concerned, but perhaps, again, the flappas are better at charging and the spiky rollers are more armor-piercing or what have you. After that, we cut to a great shot of lion-drawn chariots, looking like a new chariot addition for the High Elves. These will be the lion chariots of Trace. Now, these chariots are known to charge headlong into the fray, so maybe we're going to see some better sustainability in prolonged melee. Either way, they look great, and of course, the riders are white lions of Trace. I see more flappas in action, and now a properly lit shot of Eltharion. Now, he's maybe wearing the Helm of Yvresse as a quest item, and I wouldn't be surprised if he also has access to the Fang Sword as another quest item, with the Talisman of Hoeth maybe being an ability or an item as well. I mean, I doubt we're going to see 3 quest battles for a DLC Lord, so if I was to bet, I'd say the Helm of Yvresse and the Fang Sword are the 2 quests that we're going to see. Either way, I'd be shocked if his starting position isn't Tor Yvresse in-game, with his goal being to either defend against or utterly destroy the Greenskins one way or another. Now, this is our first glimpse of Grom's chariot, but we'll touch on that in a moment, because I want to talk about Grom first. To those of you who don't know this story, I want to share it because it's hilarious. Grom is a goblin, and he's noticeably larger than most goblins in more than one dimension. This is because Grom once ate a piece of troll flesh raw, flesh that is known to regenerate. So inside Grom's stomach rages the Battle of the Belly. That's the actual name given to the actual fight that's happening between Grom's digestive system and troll regeneration. Now, as this battle raged on, Grom changed into what we see today. Now, he hails from the Broken Axe tribe, and we might see him start at or near the Misty Mountains in-game.
Just warm it up!
A storm comes to Ulthuan.
Next up, we see some rogue idols of Gork or possibly Mork, large, monstrous units. They look like they'll be quite slow, but with a hefty bit of damage output perhaps. We see them kind of pummel a chariot to, dust without any issue. But again, this is a cinematic trailer, but it might be an indication of how strong they might be. Now, next we have a blink and you'll miss it shot of river trolls with, I think, a rock troll in the back there. And that's followed by a clearer shot of the river troll, but no sight of the other different looking troll from earlier. And then a shot of what I think is the Arcane Phoenix, just looking at its color scheme, and it looks like it explodes on impact or causes explosive or fire damage on charges, but that's definitely looking like an ability or something in action over here. Now this is an interesting shot. I'm counting 7 different colors of spells being cast here. More lores of magic through a more powerful type of caster, maybe? And then here, we see the War Lions of Shrace as independent beast-type units, not dragging a chariot along with them. I suspect they'll be similar to Warhounds and the like, though maybe a bit beefier with slightly higher survivability and maybe better damage output at the cost of perhaps a touch of speed. And maybe they'll at least have a little bit of armor, because it does look like the models have at least some, shoulder pads for, I don't know, better charging, I guess. And then here we see Eltharion on his griffin mount, Stormwing, and Grom on his chariot, Proper, showing his axe, known as Elfbiter, and his Lucky Batter, both that I suspect will be potential quest items for use in battle.
Tor Yvresse will never fall!
I don't think my analysis or breakdown of this trailer would be truly complete without me pointing out just how adorable Grom's chariot wolves look. And finally, a shot of all of our eyes on Sega, because goddamn, some of their studios just keep outdoing themselves, apparently. This is looking like a very hefty DLC, folks, with a large number of new units for both sides of the field, paired with a nice greenskin rework as well. So it's very exciting times, I think. If you're interested in keeping up with the coverage of the Warden and the Paunch, make sure you subscribe to this channel, as I'll have my eyes on it pre- and post-release. And if you're interested in picking it up, I should have a Humble Bundle affiliate link you can use to pre-order it while supporting charity, as well as the channel. I'll link to it in the description down below and under the eye at the top right corner of the screen if it's currently available. Sometimes it can take a day for them to update. Now, folks, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. And besides that, I'd love to know what you're most excited for with the upcoming DLC and what you'd like to see out of this channel for it too. Definitely thinking at least one Let's Play, and I certainly am gravitated towards the, well, no spoilers. I always look to your feedback, so make sure to keep it coming. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting this channel on a monthly basis to keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.